Hi, Mr. Seasons here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And this quick short video is going to be about summer fragrances. Hey, we all want to smell good in the summer. The summer is just around the corner. Please, please, for the love of God, bring us some good weather. We've got cloudy, miserable weather here in the UK. We're all praying for a warm, hot summer. We can't wait. But what are we going to wear? I'm going to run through these babies on my collection, tell you which ones I'll be wearing this summer, the ones I'm hoping to get on me. Yes, I've got a lot of fragrances. Yes, we've got a lot to get through. Thank you for joining. Please do subscribe. If you like fragrance content, hit that button and let's get into it. Let's tell you guys what I'll be wearing this summer. Hey, stick around if you want to see Mr. Season's favourite summer fragrance. Stay till the end. Firstly, let's talk about Mancera. Great niche stepping block. And in my collection, I've got Cedroit Boise Intense and Cedroit Boise EDP. And dare I say, French Riviera, the one that you need if you're going to the tropics. Will I be wearing that in the summer? No. So let's just discontinue that. Get that out of the way, Mr. Seasons. I'm probably going to be splashing on a couple of these. I might layer them. The Intense doesn't offer that much more than the EDP. But yeah, Cedroit Boise is a great Creed DNA type of fragrance that you can splash on in the summer. And it won't break the bank. The Intense probably offers you an extra 1 or 2 hours of performance, a little bit more musky and woodsy. But hey, good fragrance, great asset to your collection. Easy splash and dash, so definitely worth consideration. Surprisingly, moving on to Montal, sister company of Mancera, I believe. I actually don't have any summer Montals. If you know of any summer Montals that Mr. Season should have in his collection, do let me know, because I've only got Rendezvous Shares, Oud Tobacco, Intense Cafe, and Chocolate Greedy. None of them are summer Montals. So I'm maybe missing that in my collection. Hey, it wouldn't be a fragrance channel if we didn't talk about these three fragrances. Versace Dylan Blue, everyone harps on about that. Bleu de Chanel, EDT, or Le Parfum. I've got the Parfum there. This is the EDT. And YSL Y. I've got the EDP here, the better of the two. The EDT is dead. Don't bother with that. But hey, I think, Mr. Seasons thinks, you only need one of these in your collection. You don't need all three. Pick your favourite. That's going to be a great, easy wearer. To be honest, these are all year rounders, but great for the summer. The YSL Y EDP probably has Mr. Season's vote. It has a bit more snap, crackle and pop. So yeah, that's where my vote goes for YSL Y EDP. My bottom shelf there is usually reserved for the less finer fragrance of the world, but these actually are decent. Boss Unlimited, great woodsy citrus vibes, and the same could be said for the new release of Polo 67. Very nice. And Polo Red. These are serious contenders for easy, affordable designers that you can just splash on in the summer and get on your merry day and not give a care in the world. Yeah, I think out of the three, Mr. Season's vote would go to Polo 67. I like the pineapple citrus top that it has. Very nice release by Ralph Lauren last year. Followed closely by Boss Bottled Unlimited. Very nice juice as well. Great little cheap designers. You know, I picked the, I say cheap, 60 to 80 pounds. But hey, worth consideration. Picked up another three designers off the mid shelf, and we're going to go for Prada La Homme, a great iris powdery affair. And hey, this one's probably good for all year round. And then we have, this doesn't get mentioned quite a lot. Don't hear much hype about this now. Hard one to pronounce. L'Eau d'Issy Pour Homme Intense by Issey Miyake. A nice, peppery, aquatic, fresh affair. Definitely a good one for hot weather. And then, I think this is a good one. JPG Le Beau. Not really very good coconut fragrances out there. But this one is probably Mr. Season's favourite coconut fragrance. Hey, light, tropical coconut vibes. And I'm looking forward to splashing that when the weather finally gets hot. Blimey, I'm starting to realise I've actually got quite a lot of summer fragrances. I thought I had mainly winter, but hey, H24, Herbie's Vibes. Great pickup if you like pear fragrances. Very unctuous pears indeed. And then we've got Cobalt, Carolina Herrera. This is a very nice, all-round, aquatic-y peppers, florals, and juicy ripe plums. Nice little cooling fragrance for the summer. Moving on to best value summer fragrances. Those ones you want to pick up bargain buys. that you can just splash and dash. And hey, in the summer, we're probably going to spritz more of these fragrances. So you want a good bargain. You want your money to go a bit further, don't you? So that's why you should consider Afnan 9 a.m. Dive. Nice light version of Afnan the OG, the 9 p.m. without the vanilla and the spice. Much more diluted, watery, aquatic. And then you've got Bleu de Chanel vibes with Armaf Club de Nuit Iconic. This is just a nice, very close, 90% clone to Bleu de Chanel EDP or EDT. Excellent wearer for the summer. And then you can't get any fragrance content from Mr. Seasons without talking about Armaf's Club de Nuit Intense Man. This is a banger for about £25. Citrus, woodsy vibes, and it's exactly 95% plus the same as the next fragrance, which is Creed Aventus. Hey, you knew that was coming. £300 as opposed to £25. Do the maths. Look, yes, this has that crisp, green and clean smell, and it just has that slight incy bit of edge of quality over Club de Nuit Intense Man. But hey, for £25, this is superb. Still worth considering. If you've got the money, splash it. And if you don't, go for that. Hey, we're now moving on to the top shelf of the collection. And Nishani Wulong Cha X, Mr. and Mrs. Season's favorite unisex light. You've got fresh florals, you've got fig, a Wulong Cha, you've got the tea aspect in the middle. It's a superbly stunning, light, elegant fragrance, perfect for the hot weather. And I can't wait. Well, me and Mrs. Seasons can't wait to wear this. It's just not quite warm enough just yet. I've worn it a couple of times in the winter, but it just doesn't quite have the same snap, crackle and pop that I think it will have in the summer. Hey, and on that basis, you could equally go for the Yulong by Armani. That's the Privy line. Very close to Nishani. Doesn't quite have the same quality, but super close, worth consideration. Sauvage EDT always has a place in Mr. Season's heart, and this has to make the summer line. I wore this day in, day out, all through COVID. Year in, year out, I've been wearing this for 5+ years. Daily grinder this has been. And hey, great, fresh, aquatic-y, spicy essence that can just be splashed and adorned any time of the year, but particularly in summer. And then moving on to the good stuff, the fine juice. Parfums de Marly Greenly. If you like apples, very nice, delicious apples, and that green vibe going on, you're going to love Parfums de Marly. You might not like the real grassy earthiness to it, but the opening apples, on a hot day, that's going to cool anybody down. We're getting to the high-end stuff. We've got Xerjoff 40 knots, not Mr. Season's finest moment picking this up. Very powdery. Yes, it's salty, aquatic-y, almost got that sort of air breeze vibe, but it's a bit too uniquely powdery for Mr. Seasons. So I won't be wearing that one necessarily. I might give it a try, but I'm not sure whether you guys need to get your Nostradamuses on this and try it out first before you buy. Worth consideration though, you might like it, you might not. I think it's going to be a divisive fragrance. And then we're getting to the good stuff. Elysium Erosia, if you like grapefruits. Grapefruit fragrance, absolutely fine grapefruit fragrance. It doesn't have huge longevity and projection, but these freshies don't tend to have that. But hey, fantastic fragrance if you like the grapefruit opening. We're getting now to the final piece de la resistance. The one that my most recent pickup, the one that I know, actually I shouldn't forget this one. Chanel Allure Super Leggera. That's a nice citrus woodsy fragrance that can be splashed on in the summer. No problem. Bit generic though. And finally, thank you for staying on board. Oh, actually, another one. Consider Acqua di Parma, Blue Mediterranean line. In fact, any of them, I've got a travel set down there and they're all pretty decent. Woodsy, citrus, bergamot vibes. There's a couple of vanilla fragrances in there, but this one, Cedro di Taurima, probably going to be good for the summer. Is it going to blow your mind though? Probably not. Not Mr. Season's favorite, but worth mentioning. Now you've stayed for the final bit. Thank you for hanging around. The beast, the one that Mr. Seasons just picked up a few days ago, and I'm absolutely buzzing and I can't wait to get this on in the summer. Which one is it? Here it is, guys. You waited. Louis Vuitton Pacific Chill. Oh, I can't tell you enough how much this is so good. Yes, you've got the citrus bergamot top, but you've got this absolute divine blend of figs, date, and peach. Sorry, apricot. Get it right, Mr. Seasons. Apricot's in the middle. Oh, the apricot stands out. And you get this figgy, musky sort of mixture with the apricot. But you just imagine ripe, juicy, plump apricots. Please do check out my review on that on my other social platforms. But yes, I think those in my collection are going to be my summer bangers. I hope you've enjoyed watching that. I hope maybe you've got some of these fragrances. Pop it in the comments. Do you agree? Do you disagree? What will you be wearing this summer? What should we all be wearing? We're all on the hunt for the ultimate freshie, aren't we? Thanks for watching. Please do check back for more content from Mr. Seasons. Bless up. Keep smelling good.